Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone.
White says peace.
And I'm assuming everybody is thinking like it's an entertainment show or something, but it is not. There is some substance, don't worry.
Dressed like that. All five guys in the same dress.
White.
So this is we are going to present for Singapore team. It comprises of 5 Indian managers and Fanny, Chunlen, and business managers. Business managers Nag, Gaurav, Vasant, Ganesh, all of us are part of this team. So all 5 of us together as sales managers, we are handling about $105 million business. And I mean, small but not so insignificant. Sanoj and I will be doing about 38 million together. Balance is taken care by the Goliaths. So actually it was supposed to be like 30 minutes for ASEAN and Middle East and balance for the Japan and Korea. But what we are doing is Sanoj and I will start first together.
Yep.
He'll do the first presentation.
Basically, I will just take you through the things that we want to concentrate for 2017, which will help us to reach our numbers in how we can work in a more effective manner. We all have those clients, be it perfumes, be it watches or liquor, who will give you assured orders every month. I think we should target those clients first. We should have a list and try to secure those orders for the month, and then parallelly concentrating on getting this opportunity and try to grab the opportunity from other clients who are not regular. So this is like must-have orders, be it Chase or Lord.
Not missing out on them. Basically, not missing out on them.
We have been doing this border visits regularly, Pradeep, myself. We have seen that border markets are keep changing. It's very dynamic. Sometimes there will be a duty-free market open. After a year or two, it will be closed down. Again, it reopens. New players come in. Some sell their business. New players comes up. So it's very important that we keep visiting border visits, as Winston has also mentioned in his slide. So it's very important because there are a lot of players operating in these borders, be it Vietnam, Laos, Hanoi side, to name a few. We found a great deal of success in chocolates, in developing and food and beverages actually, to find out a few customers in Malaysia and UAE like Nemo, Trendy or Rare or Dancer, and we still feel there holds a lot more potential in these places, and that's why we decided we should give more emphasis this year to find out more customers, open up more customers for food and beverages. Other than the 2 other markets that I told you, other than Malaysia and UAE, these are other markets which we feel that there are a lot of players for food and beverages like Egypt, Singapore, Philippines, Lebanon, South Africa and Turkey. We need to have a plan to tap these markets this year.
Of course, I mean, we can add on to certain other markets
Yeah, sure.
after discussing with the business manager.
These are the few ones which we have to have a focus. We always have a set of brands, whenever we go to the trip, we speak to the client, and after discussing with the spot offers or after discussing the stocks, we always tend to ask what are the brands that you need, and he will give us a list. We come back, we discuss with BT or business managers, they will work on it, they will say it will take some time, we are working on it, and then somehow we lose focus on it, and when we again visit the client, he will say, we ask the same question, what are the things are you looking to buy? He will give you the same list, he will say, I give you the list. So this, we kind of feel embarrassed because we are asking for the same list again and again from the client. So if we maintain our own inquiry sheet and at least list out the many top brands, for individual customers, we can have a follow-up. It will help us to keep a tab with the buy team and the business manager to at least have some feedback on it, so that when we go for the trip again to meet the client next time, at least we have some feedback to him, rather than telling him that we again get back to you. Though we try and ensure to give a feedback on each and every spot offers, it is true that sometimes due to lack of time or not prioritizing things. Feedback doesn't come on all the spot offers. We have trying to set a timeline to at least come back to you within a day or two on the spot offers.
This, I mean, of course, for all the business categories.
Yeah, that's why we have highlighted it is for all the business categories. There are a lot of supply surplus brands as well, or the products like beers,
Beers,
see
Red
the
Label.
offers that we get. And whenever it is supply surplus, it's always that the customers try to beat you down on the price. So we have to find out new customers, new pockets where we can penetrate and try to sell and try to get tap the opportunity.
No, because I mean, especially like these products like Johnny Walker Red, Black, or whatever those products, the margins are very small, and as a management, we have agreed to do smaller margin deals on these brands. So there's an opportunity as a team to find new customers using the short margin products. Like, I mean, from 115 range of Red Label, we are selling at around 90 today, 88, 90. So there is always an opportunity giving that, like a hot product at a very good price and crack new clients. So that we see as an opportunity, which we'll be doing it this year.
The niche products.
Niche products, I would like to explain. I mean, during my last couple of years visits in Eastern Europe, that's okay. Eastern Europe, we have had a lot of inquiries, and thanks to business management and by team, we've had success in quite a few brands. But I mean, the brands which we never did, like Bodesia, Byredo, Nasamato, so many brands we have done it. I'm sure that is still maybe like 5% or 10% of the brands of what there is potential for. So that we have made a list. This is going to be a prime focus, and that point will be touched upon again in the deliverables again. So we'll get to that. This we believe is an important aspect in this year and going forward.
Yeah, as we have to look for opportunities within watches, skincare to see if there is any potential, if the products are selling in our region also, and we'll try to focus on these product categories as well. I would like to club these 2 points, in fact, customer engagement and self-review every month. Basically, we need to have a review on every month as to what goes wrong within the team, of course, as to what went wrong and what needs to be done for the next month. If
Within team, which team?
myself and Pradeep,
Only
within
ASEAN
the
and
region,
Middle
within the ASEAN region.
Within your sales.
Yeah.
ASEAN and Middle East.
So and to focus, if any clients are not giving you a response, what needs to be done in order to get a feedback from him, or what kind of business development needs to be done, which product categories to be focused, things like that. We also decided to to give a fixed timeline to discuss on the dormant accounts, to see if anyone is again active or anything can be done with them, to periodically review them.
I think not everybody is focused on the presentation. I would sincerely request, please pay attention to know what they are committing themselves. I think everybody is digressing, and I think they are getting into their own other workshops. So please get your attention back to the presentation to do justice.
Pre and post discussion.
This needs to be done on a regular basis. This has been happening, but on a sporadically. Many times we tend to plan a trip on the last moment, and that doesn't give us time to have discussions with the business managers. We need to plan this proactively, to have a pre and post discussion about our trip, what inquiries we brought it, or what kind of orders could be closed, things like that. So that's it from my side. Pradeep will continue.
And
Thanks so much.
deliverables, as the whole Singapore team will be doing it at the end of the presentation, but
Wait, what are these then?
These are self-deliverables.
Yeah.
The ones that we are
deliverables, and there's
expecting.
one more slide, just
Between the two of you, this is what you are committing.
Yeah.
Correct.
Kind of improve on.
Yeah.
Correct.
Which will point your business is about.
Correct.
exactly. And this is kind of what probably we are doing, and we will continue to improve on this. So there are certain cartoons, and this primarily for me, it's like self-explanatory. Basically, I want to keep my table clean to start with, and also there's a message that remove the clutter in the email box or anything which is unclean in a way. So just as an improvement. And this, the part I want to stress upon is the stretch. I do exercise, stretching exercise. I got a stretch marks to prove it. But I want to point out that during the time allocated to us or time we have as a daily, we can stretch ourselves to make it more effective. That's my point I want to clarify here. And this is also self-explanatory. I mean, we always think that the problem is somebody else's sales managers or buy team, or if there is any niche product short in the market, we'll think buy team is not doing their job. So it's always it's a group thing. It's very clear what I want to mention there. And this, of course, everybody loves new customers, so we love new customers. So this is an important thing which we are talking about. And this, what I want to explain is, I mean, if some bite, let's say if a business manager chocolate F&B says there is an important offer, try, or a fragrance business manager comes and says there's an important offer. Some people think it as a noise or it may be not relevant for you, something like that. If we actually be positive and see from an overall company's point of view, I'm sure everybody will see it as listen it as a music, and I'm sure it will be helping us going forward.
More level for person.
No, I mean overall business. And this is what is the thing? I mean, what do you whether chicken or egg? Egg came first or chicken came first? I mean, the cartoon should have been something else, but apologies for all the vegetarians here. But
Who got cooked first?
I mean, this what I want to highlight is too much of deliverables, what we expect from others. There are things which is working very positively for us. We only need to improve. So what I want to highlight in this aspect, in this cartoon or whatever this picture is, that we always think, I mean, business manager says, Jo hai wo becho, and sales managers will say there are a lot of inquiries and you're not getting offers. So I think if everybody believes that this has no answer, so if everybody believes that there is common goal of achieving company's agenda or business potential, what we have, and achieve the budgeted sales, I think everybody will move forward. So if all this happens, and of course there are so many things and so many business development points everybody spoke about, and so many positive deliverables which we are expecting, I think we'll end up by end of this 2017 as we did. And over to sales team for Japan and Korea and Australia and New Zealand, and Fiji and
all other
Samoa and more to come.
yeah.
The US.
Hello, goodbye.
Thank you.
You all need to stand still, or you need some bodyguards?
No, we are together.
Together. We'll be standing the whole time.
See, this presentation is a joint presentation. I would request all of you to be there in the first 5 minutes and the last 5 minutes. That's going to be the most interesting part. It's the fun side, but actually it has a message also. So don't take it in your heart, because it includes us also. So what we are going to say is, everybody talked about prioritization. They talked about time. Somebody said efficiency. Somebody said like price. All those things have been discussed. What happens in reality in Tional is what we are going to enact a role play, a small role play, which will show what is actually happening rather than saying this is what the things are. So in the actual field, what is happening will enact. There might be some errors. Just
Yeah, it
excuse
came
us.
up in the last minute, so possible. Take a seat.
Okay, it says that. See, what we have tried to do is all these concepts, whatever you have said, we have tried to enact here. We have taken only some because it can't, and it might run for 2 hours.
You're not naming anybody, right?
No, that is
Okay, the
the
dialogue might name them, but it's just for fun. I hope
Just
we have
the
taken
subject
those
matter
things.
expert.
So basically, here is the role play. He is a sales manager, and it's a any day in Tional. Okay, and I am the narrator, and also as well as the guy who's going to ask him many questions. What happens in a day? So let's say. Okay.
No, it's already on. It is already on.
But only one angle.
Yeah, you
I
can
never-
take this
I
angle
never-
actually.
Yeah, he's taking, he's taking.
Yeah, okay.
Chalo, start the show.
Okay, so he's a trader. I'm going to tell him like Sanoj only. I'm going to name him. So Sanoj, let's go.
Okay, let me call Hill, yaar. I don't know why is he not sending me an order.
So here is the trader who is saying that he wants to call him. Now here is a guy who comes. Sanoj, did you check that Lancome offer? I think you should check with Seller and Hina.
Seller,
And
you want to
why,
feedback?
why don't you open the offer? You should see, right? You should know the quantities.
He'll later. Let me try seller now. Where is seller?
Hey, Sanoj bhai, अरे वो liquor offer जरा वो zombie के साथ. Please, अरे वो cognac का बहुत stock है यार. Pressure आ रहा है, please यार. Please.
Yeah.
Just one thing.
Zombie is priority. Cognac stocks are there. Lot of cognac.
2.3 million value.
Zombie.
And then a phone rings. Ding.
Rika. Finance. Hello. Yes, sir.
Hey, we have been waiting for the third party letter from 1 year. Can you just prioritize this? Please. I think you have to make it right.
Saji, customers
One second.
have their office address. You're asking for third party letter here. Okay, I'll get it anyways.
Better get it done or else I'm going to tell the
Of
Swami.
course, I have to.
I hope Sanoj bhai, एक urgent था यार. Pasta, there is a capacity for 100 container we have budgeted. Make sure you call them here. So
And I think
100 million
I submitted you last month.
yeah, so that you need to prioritize first. You remember that Jan presentation?
What's happening here?
Prioritization?
My prioritization is going for a toss.
So please make it first because you promised 1 month before. So
Yeah.
let's give me first priority. Yeah, please.
I'll give you
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Pasta first now. Pasta on top.
And then a shouts come from behind. अरे वो JPY यूरो करेंसी जरा देख लो यार ऊपर नीचे जा रहा है प्लीज टैकल इट.
अरे तो बॉस ने बोला है फिर तो सारा लिस्ट हटा दो ये डाल दो फिर पहले. I have to put it on the top.
And then finally the end of the day the wife calls. Where are you? Today is Friday. I'm sitting in a restaurant for you. Yeah, come on.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Hello.
This is why I tell you we should have our dinners on Sunday, not on Friday. Anyways, I'm leaving now. Work-life balance is more important.
You just tell that you don't do anything, huh? And that's the end of the day. And then when he comes back to Monday, he forgets that there was a zombie call need to be made, there was a pasta call which needs to be made, and he forgot to mention in the to-do list. And there are two things we'll see here. Either he doesn't have time to do that is one perspective, or he didn't do that.
And most important, third-party letter is going for the next year now.
Okay, so what we are going to enact in this presentation is what all things is going to help us to make it better. That's what we are going to enact rather than talking about the markets and everything. That's what we are going to work on.
Deliberately, logistics was not included in this role play. We were scared, so you can be it.
So yesterday a lot of business managers made presentation, right? Many things. And the first thing which we thought when we jointly tried to present is this. Arey aa gaya. Second, oh, third, oh, fourth, oh, fifth. Oh, this is where the way we look on any day. With 5-6 coffee shops. And the budget is 106 million which we have done. The budgeted is like 127 against 106. And for your information, the total accounts what we share 5 plus there are some of sell traders also like Srikanth is handling Smile and all. It's 221 accounts. So that makes like a huge round of applause the number of accounts we are handling. So what's the main problem we thought about when we discussed in the presentation is time. Everybody says time. So what is that time? And then yesterday when we tried to solve this problem before the presentation, and yesterday when I saw those lists, I was like, oh my god, what is this? Oh, so much. Oh. So first of all, we were discussing on something else, how to improve it, and already we have these things in our platter to make things happen. And then this is what our reaction yesterday night. And this is not only with respect to sell trader, it's also respected to any traders. That's why I said buy and sales platform, because it's easier said that we need to maintain a platform shape. It's difficult to go and maintain it every day. That's the part I'm looking in this slide. And as usual, I take a clue and start with a motto. Like SP is the today's presentation motto. So my thing is, can you guess what is SP? Okay. Anything else, or shall I go ahead? Okay. Selling power. And I would like to thank Chunlin and Fanny also for being the backup support for us. They have been really good. And the presentation actually they have also given inputs. and which has been incorporated in this presentation. That's where we are coming from. So the next I would like to call the young guy, new guy, where we are ready to get more ideas and learn from him. His name is Anand. We would like to, it's his first presentation. I would like to call him to the round of applause.
He is the stallion of Singapore.
Stallion.
Good morning, one and all. I think
You missed it, right? Sorry guys, I missed one slide. Huh? I think yesterday when we saw about the price point, right? Somebody talked about minimum price, and somebody said that we are just a service. I'm not pinpointing anybody. They said I'm just a service guy like logistics team or let's say a warehouse team. What I want to convey a message here is, it's not only the sell team who is going to change the price and all. Each and every team genuinely can improve the price, which in turn can increase the profits. The first part is this logistics team. I have highlighted some points which they are already aware. Don't you think that is in turn increasing the price, increasing the profits? What I'm saying is not only the sell team or the buy team. Apart from these teams, there are other teams also, and you should believe in that. I've seen that belief is somewhere lost. You should believe that you're doing a job which is giving a high price and which is adding value. And when that belief comes, I think you will do it automatically. That's where this price I have made sure. Let's take example of warehouse team. The credit notes and debit notes. There's a humongous time and time also there. I'm not saying they are doing a wonderful job in fragrances. Can we make it better? That's the point I'm talking about in warehouse team. And third is business planners. Business planners think they're not adding value, but actually they're adding a lot of value. The kind of reports you guys give us, right? LSP, history, we use this to talk to our customer. Don't think that we are not using it. It's just that we don't have time to tell you, okay, we are using it. But if you give more and more information, right, I'm saying that we can easily increase the profits. So you are really adding a value to us also and also to the buy team side. And apart from that, as always, like buy, sell, business manager has to focus on the prices. That is any case there. But what I want to convey to this slide is all the team can add value and increase the price and increase the profits. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, so self-initiative is something which I would like to start off with. So we have divided this, you won't find any numbers basically in our presentation, so it will be all information and entertainment. So this is the information bit which, I'm trying to convey. So self-initiative, yesterday, the entire theme of the presentation was, I can sum it up in one quote by Aristotle: the whole is greater than the part. So self-initiative is something which makes the part to constitute the entire whole. So, in no particular order. So just taking the cue from the initial slide, all credit notes should be heavily negotiated. At the end of the day, every dollar counts, right? So it just takes 2 or 3 emails, to go back and forth and reduce the credit note which we in turn give to the customers. Debit note should also be, we have to ensure that we give the debit note to the customer within like 14 days. That's the timeline which we have set for ourselves. Okay, this is nothing but an extrapolation of whatever was discussed by the business managers yesterday, that we need to have one-on-one discussion apart from the discussion which we generally have, before going for the trips. We need to have a sound product knowledge, and it should be reference wise, and it should be a symbiotic conversation wherein we go and we convey what we know from the market, and also take some cues from the business managers to go and educate our new customers or maybe the existing customers doing a new product line. You never know, you can add a million or two by doing this in 1 year. For this, we feel that every Tuesday by 10 a.m. the CAM should call us and discuss whatever we had given them on Monday, and any discrepancy or anything which they feel that they cannot service, they need to trigger to us before going to the customers, because at the end of the day we cannot cut a sorry face to the customers, because we represent the company. So we need to make sure that the processes are in place to go ahead. Okay, this is something which we waste a lot of time. That's what I feel. All the inquiries which the customers, give us should be taken very seriously and should be captured in a common drive, and should be easily, we should not spend time at all, retrieving this information. Instead, the time should be allocated to find the brand or to go with an answer basically. Customer feedback form is very important aspect. We can, although we don't have a template to show you, but this is just an idea which we had. You need to have a customer feedback form, and we have to circulate it like once in 6 months to our key customers, also to the new customers, to know where we are, not in terms of only on the pricing aspect, but on the service aspect as well. Because I believe that retaining a customer in today's market is very important. A lot of time one has to spend to find a new customer. It's rather easy to retain the existing customer. Also, if we have a customer feedback form, the service will be replicated across in a consistent way. That's what I feel.
Just to add, the customer feedback form, you have seen that market research, right? Wherein they say, are you satisfied with the surveys, satisfied with the delivery, with the packaging and all those things. In today's scenario, it's difficult to retain a customer based on price, because he's going to negotiate on the price. It's very important to retain him on other things. And on other things, if I can fill up a form and if we can share with top 5 clients during the meeting, let's say every 3 months I share with Mark, for example, and after 3 months I'm going to share the same, and let's see if the rating is going to increase or not. So that comparison will help. Now the format is something which I thought Diwakar would highlight more, and he would give more inputs on that, because it's something related to a research thing.
Yeah.
And that is why we never prepared a format, but we want to do that. And same thing, maybe if supplier can, if you want to, if it helps, yeah, sure, why not.
We can also get cues from our customers, how they get goods from the competitors, and we can improve our processes in turn. This is something which we thought that a small gesture, when we go on before the Christmas or maybe before their New Year, a small token of appreciation for their efforts can play a big part, in building the relationship further. And this is, it's a very big term, but the simple idea behind this is having again a common drive or a common folder wherein specific to a market, wherein we have all the details and update it regularly, and see to it that we ensure that we revisit that list time and again. And this is something which we had a decent amount of success in. Like for example, the route internet selling which we are doing is also a new business which we have, and also the defectives which we have, we are managing it to move through a customer in Japan. So we should internally deliberate amongst ourselves and also with the BMs to find new ways and means to develop new business plan basically.
See, just to add that, we have managed to crack an internet customer, and like Manu said, that the inventory list has been shared by the internet guys. First of all, I would like to thank Swami and Ganesh for that initiative being taken in a positive way. Basically, what is happening here is a customer who sits in Singapore and is selling in internet. The shipment, we are trying to make it happen from our warehouse directly to the customer, piece by piece on the watches side. We have done like close to 500K on wholesale side, but we have already linked his inventory. There is a Dropbox thing where the system actually takes it from there, and we do everyday updation is done by Fanny, and she updates it and it goes to his internet. So whatever you see in his internet, you can actually see it's our stocks. And it's implemented once in a day on an auto mode. That's what is happening. We have just started, we sold only 2 watches. I think we started in November, and we have sold 2 watches. So it's interlinked to him, but the delivery part is what we have not decided. But that's a great initiative. I don't know, maybe a 5 million will be a surprise for us also. But it's a big initiative we have taken. Something sharing our stocks with, and the sharing is happening only from our side. For your information, this guy has a capacity. He has online to sell in Canada. He has online to sell in Australia. He's selling in Korea. He's selling in Japan. The main is he's selling in Singapore and Europe, all these sites. What we saw was in Singapore, there are a lot of internet guys who are actually based here, and they have stock somewhere and they're selling it. That's when we try to crack this guy. Actually, this client came from Pradeep, but after this, we have gone with 2 more people One is Rebonds.com. You can go there. They are doing $200 million business. Me and Ganesh had met them and trying to do something like this. Let's see if we can achieve. They are doing on the luxury business, and 200 millions is a huge. So that's where we are coming up. We need to come up with more new business plan. Otherwise, it's difficult to sustain the numbers or increase the numbers. Thank you. I will like to.
Can we look at putting China customers into this, the database sharing, and we can ship from here to China?
The database sharing, currently what we are doing is, it's more of a manual thing because we are asking output from Avigna every day, and it's been updated by Fanny in the Dropbox, and that Dropbox is been linked to the customer website, and and he has made a script for us basically, and we are sharing only 2 stocks for the time being with all those blogs and everything. If that is what you are saying, then maybe yes, no, not a problem. But maybe the TUL part you want to do, that will be better so that you have a control, because last time we sold 1 watch, and unfortunately, because we were working on that, we never updated 3-4 days. And what happened was it was not available in stocks. Because he's a nice guy, and so he said, okay, let's try next time. But he already got the money from customer. Maybe we can try in other markets. I would like to call Prashant to continue with the presentation.
So in continuation with this, okay, as we have already said that we don't want to put any numbers here, but then the target is set, okay, we have to go about it, and that's period. But what we have tried to do is, as an initiative, some of them are subset of the self-initiative, okay, what we would do as a team together. So one of them is the customer trade payment conditions, which will be relooked. Okay, what we have done is we have come up with a sheet whereby we have the payment terms, and the terms for the shipments is set. Okay, we will keep on looking at if there is any change somewhere. Okay, and that is updated by Chunlin and Fanny, which will be done on a periodic level. So this is something which we have come up with, and in 2016 we did, and we have seen success here. Okay, implementation of sales contractors. We have tried with customers like Mark and Kind, whereby we have given them a target which is little over than the budget that we have set for that particular account, and whereby we sit with them, and then we discuss on a plan whereby within a year's time, if you achieve this, okay, we would give you this. That can be in a monetary basis of 1% or 0.5%, which will be decided by the management on agreement, mutual agreement. So by doing this, okay, that gives a motivation, not just our push to the customer, but then there is a mutual agreement that there is success, okay, from both ends. If you are growing, I'm going to grow with you. So to do that, let's get in connection with a contract, and that will be followed account.
Sorry, Prashant. Just to add, like to thank Gaurav and GV on this. Last year, March, right, we made a contract with 2 customers, Mark and Kind. Basically, the contract is his budget was 4 million. We told if you do 6 million, we'll give 1% extra. If you do 7 million, we will give 2% extra. And he has done close to 7 million. And he's doing well like enough. So, that initiative was taken in a positive way, but at the same time, we gave it to Kind. He's not showing any improvement. YTD he has shown improvement, but as compared to contract, he has not achieved that. But the customers are not going to lose anything. Only if they achieve, they will gain. If they don't achieve, there is nothing. But it's a proper contract with signature and everything which we have done, and we have seen a success in Mark. Sorry.
Yeah. So basically, mutually we will agree upon those top customers where this can be possible. So every time, as a routine, Chunlin and Fanny sends pro forma invoice to customers. But what we want to achieve here is we want to make that invoice as a full proof, so that when we send the pro forma invoice to the customers, we don't get a reply back saying, look, give me country of origin, look, let me know what about the credit note which you were supposed to do, I will adjust it with the shipment payment. So we want to come into a consensus through the help of the system which we are trying to implement, whereby when we have a pro forma invoice in hand, okay, it actually has all the information in place and full proof. Okay, there is no room for error. And following to this, we have already changed the way of working, whereby we send shipment orders to the customers, okay, get the shipment order confirmed, and then we check the goods. Upon checking, we actually create a pro forma invoice, and the customer pays for what we're going to ship. Along with that, these are the things which we also want to implement in that. Apart from that, for accessories, when we actually send pro forma invoice, by the time we send pro forma invoice, we should also be clear that we have packing list in hand. By the time it is packed, okay, we are giving packing list to the customer instead of customer coming back to us and saying, where is the packing list? So that is something we will, as an overall initiative, look at how to improve that. This is something which we are looking at incorporating starting from this year. We thought of last year, but didn't happen. But as a team, we are looking at putting up this very clearly to the customers that goods cannot be returned if you don't come back to us within 7 days, or depending on the customer profile, we would with HOD's permission, we would put it as 7 days or 10 days or a set timeline, so that the customer knows that you have to check it. That is your priority once you get the goods from us, and you have to come to us. Based on that, we will let you know whether we can pass on or we can take the returns back. And this is something we as a team would want to put it in place as early as possible. Then weekly customer feedback. This is again overall initiative, but we have also mentioned in self-initiative. What happens is, as there was a conversation between two traders, how the daily routine goes by. So during that, apart from sending offers for different product categories, there is a duty, a responsibility of the traders to give them feedback to individual business manager, the concerned buyer, where there is a timeline to go back to the respective supplier. So it is bound to be as a duty for traders to go back. So what we are trying to do is, we have just initiated, we are looking at a format whereby if, say for example, Ganesh comes to us and says, give me a feedback on EcoBlow. How many customers have you sent? What is the feedback? As the email's gone, and if the emails have gone, has anybody replied, or has anyone called it, and what is the response? So we are looking at putting a structure to it, so that if we are asked for looking at perfumes, if somebody sends us a focused offer, so we know there's a way to give them a reply. So that is something we are working on, and each will have a timeline that would be discussed under monthly sales meeting. So starting from 2017, we are looking at sales meeting not only to discuss on the numbers, that would be prime, but at the same time we would also want to have a top 5 task by each trader. Okay, so the task can be anything which has either caused an hindrance to a trader, or it has worked better to the trader, or is something which is coming out of his out of the box thinking, which we will sit across within a fixed timeline on a meeting, rather than spending an hour to it, and out of which one key task will be taken, and that will be taken as a follow-up for the next meeting, the 5th of the next month. So with that, so one of that, as we mentioned here, is business development matrix, then customer feedback form, then implementation of new business plans. All this would be part of the monthly sales meeting that we would start up.
Who are the members of that?
This would be primarily Santosh, me, and Anand. So Far East and Asia Pacific. But if there is a success, we all can do as part of the cell traders.
Go to the deliverables.
Yeah,
On the Japan market, a few years back, we had an initiative of making them offers in the local language. We were looking at, we had some stumbling block in terms of language.
Okay. I've never seen that. Like, one thing what we have asked is, we remember having a discussion with Gaurav on this, that we need a Japanese description and all.
Deliverables.
But I don't know whether it is.
Would that make a big impact in finding new customers, making a big breakthrough in the Japan market?
From my perspective, I don't think so, because most of the wholesalers who are there, they are already into that. But unless, if you are saying we need to tap those internet and the other customers, the second level, maybe yes. For that, maybe we need it.
Once you go to English-speaking guys, they are going to be exposed to the outside world.
Yeah.
Right? Then again, it becomes like one against one.
Yeah.
If we have to have the uniqueness, probably we should look at that as a special initiative.
Yeah, that is something we can look for.
Okay, let's go to deliverables.
Yeah.
How much time do we need for the delivery?
10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes maximum.
We started at 11:20. I think 40-45 minutes will be finished.
Yeah. So
we'll take it as a minute.
before we start with the deliverables, we just
But
want
this
to
is the
thank.
most important part. So
Yeah, this is the most important part, and before we
We
start with
cut
it,
down
we
the
just want to
lunchtime, I
thank everyone in this room for making a success for us in 2016, and I'm sure whatever growth we have shown, okay, that will be for everyone.
Okay, thank you.
So time-bound deliveries information means, okay, what we want is, we want to tell the customer that when we are releasing the SO, okay, the delivery would be time bound. If you're saying 3 months, okay, we want from the buy team, to give us a confidence that it happens within that period. If it doesn't happen, we get a prior information so that we can inform the customer rather than having setbacks later. Sourcing new products from new suppliers, we have seen successes in this. To give an example, as Triple as a new supplier doing Daniel Wellington, then we had Physiogel and Clean brand as a perfume altogether, which probably would be a bigger number coming forward. So we would want to have, if customers, multiple customers are giving inquiries, then we would want to be with a new supplier, if not with existing suppliers. It's the same, more than one supplier for top brands with respect to skincare. We saw it last year on skincare, whereby a lot of PSOs got cancels. But if at all, if you have a second tier supplier, at least we can go back saying, look, we're not able to deliver. Can we negotiate on the price? Else, it's a cancel. So we give another chance to it. If not, then the PSO is anyways cancelled. This is something which would really help us if there is something or a tool which can monitor the materialization. Okay, that would be really great, because that would increase the confidence again with the customers, whereby when we send them the SO, it's understood that they would get delivery. For brands where it is difficult, suddenly it gets short supply, we can give them a story, say that it's for everyone, it's difficult, the brand is not able to give us deliveries, and that's the reason we are not able to label. But that kind of a story, we're not able to give it again and again. Then it becomes a routine for the customer. No, look, I'm not able to order you on this brand because it's not possible. I'm getting deliveries somewhere else. So we can look at a monitor, possibly here.
Either it can be materialization capturing or identifying how much of cancellation is there and what is the reason.
Exactly.
With clear reason.
Yeah, something of that.
Actually,
that will also be good.
We checked, and when we call Avigna overall, right? Approximately, they said across all the business, 1.8 to 2 million cancellation is happening every month.
No, but that includes.
But it includes
by mistake they do it. That also comes.
No, by mistake plus sell team also is there. So let's assume 50-50. So even like $12 million business is a huge thing. Out of the 12 million, let's say you get only 5%, or let's say improvement of 20-30%. Again, if we are talking about 2-3
Not
million.
that whole. That itself will give us 5-6% of.
Yeah.
So debit note to suppliers as customers are very rigid. This is rightly was part of a self-initiative. We will go back to customers and get the debit notes cleared, paid by them. But we would also want that to happen with the supplier end also. Even if the supplier is at tier A, tier B, tier C, we would want that to happen on the supply side, because we have the fear to go to the top customers to ask for a smaller debit note. But then that's a cost to a company. We have to ask it. Similarly, we would expect the same thing happen at the top suppliers. Accuracy in ETA for Wafa, it's more to do with the consignments. What happens is we send the proforma invoice to the customers for the need of the hour. Okay, we get the payment done, but then sometimes the shipments are delayed because the consignment's ETA was not correct, which we can actually look at that is needed, or we can improvise on that. Quick turnaround of sample shipment for skincare. There is more sort of with Korean clients, especially on the pre-orders. If you are placing a pre-order, possibly samples can be done faster, so that by the time the goods are reaching in Singapore, we already know that the samples are done, and the shipments can be faster, rather than having the whole lot here, okay, and then send samples, and we have 2 weeks time by which we can turn around. And that's a lot of follow-ups to do as well for that. And this is something which we wanted to do. ST would want to be part of Buy Team as a short trip meeting, so that we know what we want from Buy Team trips.
Okay, the business manager part, I'll just read out. I mean, of course, they're doing a commendable job, so there is nothing to point out or anything. It's more of course, we are planning to do joint trips with business managers, so they understand from the sales manager's point of view, because most of the time it's not all driven by LSP, try to sell at LSP kind of a thing, because there has to be like understanding of the customer profile better. So the joint trips will help. Inquiry control sheets we spoke about. What we want to do it, we request all the business managers to religiously maintain this and come back to us on the inquiries, because to be honest, most of the times it's like the top brands which is relatively easier to source is sourced, and some of them may be ignored. I'm not saying it is completely ignored, but may be ignored. So I think it's important for the business managers also to maintain a healthy inquiry control sheet and thrash it if it is not possible to source it. and customer-wise pricing strategy that again the joint trips may help, or understanding customer profiles by all the business managers may help. Quick decision-making strategy for liquor, because I think in liquor maybe there is too much of analysis being done. That's what we believe, and if there is a possibility to say yes or no in a slightly faster way or faster method, it's going to help us in the long run. And English Arabic text, it's the same replication of what yesterday we discussed. Focus on enquiries, niche products, that has been touched upon many times. And skincare accessories business opportunity on new brands, which I think that's
We have already spoken before. This is something which
we just wanted to highlight.
I just wanted to add on this quick decision making strategy. What Pradeep is saying is basically when the goods are in surplus, when it's a supply surplus, when the clients give a target price, we have to be really sure whether we can match that price or not. And if you do not, by the next day he again changes his price, and it's a fact, and it goes down. We have seen many instances as well. So today we decide no, we have to realize better, or we think we can negotiate. I think he's desperate, he will wait, but no, because the market scenario changes. When he wants it during the season, when he needs during the peak season, he might wait. He might be ready to pay $1 or $2. But when he's not desperate, when we are pushing on our side, I think we have to be very swift in deciding whether we can accept the price or not. Otherwise, he has other suppliers. He might order with others, and we might lose an opportunity.
Thank you. So renewable soon.
So much.
I think we have all agreed that we need a review every month across all the product categories. It's definitely required, as long as we have a swift agenda and it's really only centered to the respective market, so that it can be fast and it will save time for all of us. We all feel that daily meetings for WAFA, whenever this happens, we end up talking most of the spot offers or maybe pre-orders. We end up talking the same things every day. So this can be reduced to for at least once or twice a week. And of course, you can have a daily feedback, daily follow-up on the offers by an informal session, by a phone call, or by an informal chat. I always see that Ganesh comes individually to traders and he will say he usually has a style of massaging on the shoulder. He will do that first
and getting the work done.
He will make the trader comfortable first, and then he will point it out. And it's great actually. I mean, it really works.
Massage is great.
Massage is great.
So you get a free massage, and at the same time you get a push. Because I need this. So these things doesn't require to have a daily meeting. It can save a lot of time. So it's a de-stress factor for both of us. I've also heard that business planners, some of them who I know, they feel that they don't add value to it. It's absolutely wrong. In fact, we would have a few suggestions where you can make our lives easier. Specific offers, if you can send for key clients, it would really help. At least 2 or 3 top clients, because more in depth about the products, about the offers that we have. Gaurav did say that whenever we send an offer, spend 15 minutes of time on
open the offer.
Absolutely, open the
He
offer.
said open the offer.
But yes, even if we give that time, I don't think we will have that holistic view of what it contains in the offer. So I would say if you can prompt us, if you can send us at least 2 or 3 of our main clients, it will help us a great deal. You can push us for a response, and I have seen some business planners sending an email after they send an offer, they push us by email. But instead of an email, if you can give us a call, you can talk to us. That would be more easier, where we can call upon the client and work on it. And you can ask questions, give us specific information as to why this offer is so important, or why this offer can really help a feedback on this particular client. It will really help us. This will be continued from Santosh.
Okay, I will just read it up. Okay, before that, I just forgot to put up one line. Me and Pradeep is going to finish 10 years country. So, in total, if you see here, we have 33 years of experience, 6 plus 6 plus 1 year. If you add Chunlain and Fanny, it's going to be
more than 100.
It's going to be another. So I will just run through this. Okay, Anything which you cannot understand, just tell us.
Very obvious, wanted to go in details.
Okay, just two things.
Brown
The
tape.
brown tape
Yeah,
thing,
brown tape
what Prashad highlighted is some Korean customers say that the blue and thing tape, right, is very unique. Some customers are telling, are you selling to this customer?
Yeah.
It's
So why
visible.
don't we use a general tape?
Yeah.
That's thing. One door policy is okay.
Yeah, we want that to be implemented.
Yeah,
in Korea.
and one door policy is something what we have been. That's a dream for Sun Team. When I used to work in the last company, right? When I used to give an order, my job is done, the shipment is done. But that's easy because it's our own product. What we want here is once I tell the camp that this has to be done, nothing has to come back to us unless there is a discrepancy. That's not happening. We lose a lot of time. It's easy to say push out the shipments. You know the amount of difficulty we face in converting the shipments? Do you know, you are saying you're not converting. Do you know the day when we convert and when it gets converted, the days, number of days, nobody knows it. Only Cell Team knows it. So that one door policy with system, and what we want is CAM, logistics and warehouse, you fight between each other. We don't want to come in between. If I tell CAM that that's going to go, it has to go. If it doesn't go, you come back with the discrepancies, no problem. Discrepancies, processing picture, all those is okay. But you come up with all those questions and then you say only 90% is done. Why should I care 90% is done or 95% is done? If you have given a date, if everything is done, if there is any problem, you come back to us. What happens is, after the problem has happened, you have come back to us. And that has a lot of problems with the customers. We are okay, problems is there. As long as we tell customer earlier, sometimes we have seen that for 1 month the shipment has not left. And then after 1 month we come to know the shipment has not left. Customer is saying, you said that I've paid the TT copy 1 month before. Or 3 weeks before. I'm exaggerating, 3 weeks before. So that's the two things.
No, one more thing I wanted to add. Basically, when we fix a timeline, when the FIP is created, and I request for this date to be handed over, Avigna usually comes back saying, I cannot confirm it, I have to check with the warehouse whether we can accept this date. And they come back and they say, yes, this date is okay. And this date's highlighted on the shipment status report. Most of the time, a few instances I have seen that this date doesn't get adhered to. When the FIP is ready for this day, I leave it to Avigna and logistics that the shipment should be handed over. At the last moment on the date, when I got a call that I have not received the shipment, I check with logistics and they say the shipment is not ready. I again go back to Avigna and Avigna says, no, the shipment is ready. This date is showing, the shipment is ready. I again come back to Vikram or Anand. He says, no, warehouse has told me the shipment is not ready. So there is a big dearth of communication happening these two. There is lack of coordination. And when I ask what is happening, both Avigna and logistics here are clueless. They say they are not aware about it. So if this gets worked out, it can really help us because once the FIP is created, we can concentrate on new FIP creation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, the main people who agree is this point has been pinpointed by Fanny and Chulne. That's why we thought, okay, we'll trigger.
For the team, the
For
whole
the
team.
team, huh? Okay, what we thought is, we showed a role play, right? So basically what you felt, the cell trader is not getting time to call customers. And that's the main thing, right? What we thought is, in Tunal, if possible, the whole Singapore team, nobody will talk to each other between 10 to 11. It's possible. And for the buy team, timing is just an example, but we can fix it.
Yeah, we can fix the time.
Basically, nobody will come. So this will get solved, you know. He will get 1 hour to call 10 clients or 20 clients. It's not necessary he should call. He can do anything like cleaning up of emails or doing some other thing. It's okay, depending on the trader. But this, can we do it in Singapore team? That's
Basically,
what I
it will
want.
help us to stretch during the time. That's what.
Because what I seen in that role play is happening generally. So we need a time.
Too much
to
of
figure
distraction.
out
I mean,
this.
And this
FMB
1 hour also can be part of the 15 minutes whereby we have to see the perfume offer. So more analysis can be done there.
Next.
Yeah, move.
More happy hours, great insurance, company catalog, change Teolux website.
Oh, no problem. No lunch. No lunch. No dinner. No.
No, yeah.
Okay, the final
Okay,
part.
next. This is the best part.
What is
Yeah.
this?
We are getting new patients every week.
You all got it wrong, but yeah, he has the effect on it.
So what's the message?
Next,
So we have
next,
seen-
next.
Okay, this is an interesting part. Everybody has said, Peter Drucker has said that, codes, this, that. What we have done
Within
is,
the team, there
Yeah,
are
within the
codes.
team.
within the team there are a lot of codes which nobody has used it. So today we are going to use it.
And they get
It's
the
for
prize, whoever guesses it right.
And there is a disclaimer.
Yeah.
It's just a disclaimer, okay?
So all the quotes used are neither imaginary nor fictional. It's been used only for fun.
Next.
Okay, so you need to guess who is this. Can you guess? 3 seconds.
Okay.
Sir, please show me.
Okay, nobody guesses.
No guess means no answer. Next.
Okay.
Okay, he's not popular.
Bhaiya, bhaiya.
That's Bhaiya, which is project.
Stump is which is
Travel
pretty
karna
much,
hai yaar. He keeps saying.
Who's this guy?
Okay, next.
Who is this guy?
Srini, you should say that. Fast.
Once.
Who is this guy? Guess first.
I want to check with you one thing.
Arey yaar, I brought my lunch today.
Okay. Good, yeah. Next.
Does it make sense? Am I correct? Correct?
Shrikant's boss.
No.
Okay,
GV.
we5 could guess it. Oh, Divakar has guessed it. It's GV.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
Hello, Sir Divakar. Babu.
Next.
You guessed it? Okay.
Yeah. Sickening.
See, somebody is asking
Officer,
it.
please
It's
choose
Chullen.
for response.
It's none other than Chullen.
Chullen, yeah.
See,
Keep
rather
saying
than
that
this,
word.
what we believe is there should be a fun at work, and this is actually giving us that. If you are serious, you can't achieve it. There's nothing against somebody. It's good.
No, it
You
also
should have
shows that we are
more-
active listeners. We listen to each and every sentence said by everyone.
Yeah, so that's the thing. And I would like to thank all the departments, especially HR, logistics, finance, everybody. Any questions or shall we go to the next one?
Oh, yeah.
Couple of points for your presentation. One is the shifting. Hong Kong has been doing it for a lot of years.
We have
Once
also
we
done
moved there, I copied that strategy. We've been doing it for the last 2 years. So it's easily implementable. I mean, you don't have to plan so much for it, just go and do it. Okay?
No, we did 2 years before, if you remember.
Yeah.
We stopped that. Now,
To Japan.
what we are saying is this year we have to again restart it. That's it.
And the second one was what you spoke about no communication. We don't have a policy, but we practice that in the US. So in the morning, if Nitin asks me anything, I'll tell him after 11. If I ask him anything, he says after 11. All meetings are after 11. All meetings. Unless it's a firefighting issue where we
So
have to
can we do that in Singapore? It will be a big thing.
It's quite easy and it works very well.
No, there are only 5 people. You have to understand here a group of finance team and.
If everybody has a lot of work and they can prioritize it between 9:30 and 11, then everybody will be busy doing their own
No, but the
stuff, right?
message has to go from top to everybody, right? Let's say
He's in the top,
that's
yeah,
what
don't
I'm saying.
worry.
So you're saying about 5 people. Anything
Next.
else?
Okay,
Next question.
Or shall we? Done?
Just for the question where you are finding lack of time or in order to make phone calls and all, as a business manager, we have faced a lot of troubles when we follow up for shipments to be moved out. Because basically, when I give a call on Monday that shipments have to go out this week, I see a lot of times some of the traders who are busy, they plan the shipments on Wednesday or Thursday, and that gets procrastinated the next week. So can we have some kind of a discipline that it does on Monday, and you can have the shipment plan rolled out to the warehouse, to the camp team on a regular basis, rather than the business manager following up on a weekly basis?
See, one thing, nothing to compare, but in fragrance, you see the CMR report, right? Nobody pushes us in fragrance except exceptionally he pushes it. For each customer, we do it, but the thing is, we do every 15 days one customer or one shipment in a month. The problem with watches is you are expecting the same customer to be pushed every day for a weekly shipment. So basically, you are saying one customer has to take 4 times a month on an average, which I agree.
On those customers who have a value of 100 to 150,000 in the books, where it also rectifies the minimum value criteria.
No, one thing what we showed in the presentation is to counterattack this is we are going to plan customer which are going to take only once in a month, let's say twice in a month. We are going to inform you. That's what we are trying to do in that thing, where you don't. There's no need for you to push every time on a particular customer. But there are some customers where you will have a trouble where we also don't know whether he's going to pay or not. You know those customers like Kids or Show or these people, they pay whenever they have the money with them because they are a single trader. So that we might still face it. But of course, with the help of Fanny and Chullen, because they are the ones who is pushing more on the shipment by email, I hope traders. Actually, it's a flaw from my side. There's nothing harm in accepting it. We will improve it. Yeah.
I hope you can improve it.
One
Yeah.
last thing, your one door policy, we have no problems again. So if it's internal to your thing, you should sort it out as a process. Maybe you can take it up as a task force. When we give an instruction to CAM, the only emails that we get are decoding, please play processing pictures approval, or if the container does not leave as what we ask them to leave. We don't get any other emails.
See, you get once in a week one shipment, right? Not multiple customers, right? For fragrance.
Multiple.
No, multiple days. I'm saying shipment leaves in multiple days.
We don't have that control, right? They have the control. So we understand that. So once I tell Babita or the CAM team, this shipment is confirmed, he comes back and says, okay, book for 22nd. Now, if I don't want it on 22nd, I can find it out. No, I want it on 15th. But otherwise, if it's booked for 22nd, I get the ISF on 20th. ISF is a document to the US, but whatever. I get a
No.
shipment request
See,
on
the
22nd.
part what you're talking about is fragrance part. What?
Also watches.
Watches. That's because you have to understand, because that's what I'm saying. Watches, every day we have some customer shipment. We don't get a target date announced.
How does it manage? If you don't get it, you ask for it. But I'm saying that the process.
No, let's go into specific.
Just one thing, sorry.
We can discuss it after also during lunch.
Yeah, no problem.
But
Please do that and give it a-
it works fine for us.
Yeah, okay.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you.
Thanks.